Hello everyone, thank you for watching. I'm gonna talk about chord progression today, and we'll see this chord progression in a bit, and I'll show you 4 tricks that will definitely improve your ability to make chord progression. So let's listen to this. Okay, let's get going. I'll write this chord progression from the beginning now. So first of all, we need to choose the scale of our song, and we're going to make this song on A minor scale. And now I'll extend this one an octave below and an octave above. So now take a look at this. If you put these notes on the left, you can see all the time the notes of your scale, and I think you will write your chord progression much easier. Well, now just for summarize, if you don't know much about chord progression or music theory, there are so many different ways to classify chords, but now we're going to stick with this one. So Roman numeral, these are Roman numeral. For each degree of my scale I have a chord. So the first tip is don't start with the first one on your own chord progression, because it sounds a little bit old-fashioned and boring nowadays. For instance, if you are in A minor scale, don't start with A minor chord. Now, I've decided to start with 6th degree. So as you can see, is F major chord. So let's carry on. I'll start with triads. Triads are made by 3rd and 5th above the root of the chord, and this is the 5th, and this one is the 3rd. I'll bring an octave below my root, and we'll listen and check. I'll duplicate the 5th, more energy, and now the second tip, adding tensions on your own chord progressions. Basically, tensions are the extension of your triad. They are the 7th, 9th, 11th, and 13th above the root note of your chord. Now let's jump to the 3rd tip, and let's talk about stable note. Stable note is usually the highest note of your chord progression and gives you stability. So this note plays all the time and on each chord of your progression. Okay, let's carry on. This is A minor chord, and as you can see is the 1st chord. And let's add tensions. G is the 7th of the chord, and B is the 9th of this chord, and C, the last note, the stable note, in this case is the 3rd note, but before in the previous chord was the 5th note. Now take a look at this. The notes above the root of these 2 chords are very, very similar. The next one, this is G major chord, and as you can see is the 7th Roman numeral. Now let's find the last chord. Let's add some tensions again. A is the ninth of the chord, and the stable note C in this case is the 11th of the chord. Now the fourth tip, guys, it's about tritone. Avoid tritone, because when you have a tritone, you must resolve, and it's not good for contemporary music. So just avoid tritone in your chord progression. Yeah, let's listen to this. Okay, I'll put away the tritone and let's compare. I'll duplicate these notes for the last chord, and yeah, we'll see how it sounds. Now let's make a rhythm. Basically, you can divide, you can repeat your chord sometimes, and you can create 1-bar pattern, 2-bar pattern, or 4-bar pattern. Yeah, I'm gonna make a 1-bar pattern, and I'll duplicate this one for each chord of my progression, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, basically I'm gonna do the same for the other bars of my progression, and yeah, we'll check. Yeah, I'm thinking to put away this note, maybe. Now let's check it out with vocal, the bass, and the drum part. Yeah, if you found my content interesting, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And see you next time. Bye.